why does the Congress party then say that the BJP buys votes when they also come up with a similar scheme?
I personally do not criticize direct cash transfers. Yes, the incumbent government has an advantage over the challenger, because incumbent government can do this before the election,
right.
Whereas the challenger can only promise, and the person who does it has always better goodwill than the person who promises. I agree that there is a disadvantage to the party in opposition, and is gravely advantageous to the party in government. I agree with that.
Is this the situational problem that is
what unless
what's the limit though? Where do we keep
the
going
election
from this?
commission the election commission is not behaving as as a neutral arbitrator in this country. Let's be very frank about it. The election commission was a storied organization, but it's now a very sorry organization. If they can put standard protocol saying 3 months before, 6 months before, or something like that, and stick to it. But then they came up with this ingenious argument saying this was a continuing program, so there's no embargo. So, I mean, if everybody gets wiser by looking at what's happening, and the DMK
use the tools which are available.
The DMK has just used the pitch which is there to bat. That's all.
Okay.
I think the critics over here are saying that these transfers were paused for a while, and then there's an additional summer allowance of 2,000.
No.
At one go, it was sent out.
That is not true. What he has clearly said, I heard the Chief Minister speak today. He has said that the Election Commission will stop the next 2 months. I'm giving you the next 2 months in advance, and I'm also giving you a summer bonus. That's all he has.
It is back to Praveen Chakravarti's argument about high debt to GDP
There
ratio.
are other programs we can cut.
It's the direct benefit transfer that you're saying is cash allowance. That's one thing. Then there are other things where the DISCOM borrowings of Tamil Nadu are disproportionately higher than other states. There are so many metrics over here. It just seems that it's a spigot that doesn't end, of freebies.
Every state in India has got a debt burden. That is one factor. But Tamil Nadu has got many factors which are positive. I accept that the high debt burden might be a negative, but that is not the only reason to diss the state. The state has so many other things going for it. It has clocked 11% growth, which is the highest in India in the past year.
Right.
So there are many things which are going there. If you're going to have an academic discussion on how to reduce debt, then we should start from the central government and then work towards all the 30 state governments. Why single out one government and say you're not doing great?
So you talked about the Bihar thing, that the criticism came at that time also when 10,000 was given to Bihar. And this is also what Tamil Sai Sandarajan has also said. That, okay, you talk about Bihar. So Bihar also has prohibition. But in this case, 5,000 will go to the women, that's fine. But prohibition will not come in Tamil Nadu anytime soon. TASMAC will continue to be
a failed policy world over. It was a failed policy in America. There is no country in the world where there's effective prohibition. You can go to Gujarat and get a drink. Maybe we both of us should go to Gujarat next time and let's get a drink there. It is a failed policy. This kind of hypocritic policies don't work. It will push everything to the underground. The black market will thrive. Mafias will be created. It is better to keep everything above board, regulate it, tax it, other than pushing things underground. I do not believe in prohibition. It has never failed. In all these countries, even in Islamic countries which claim to be have prohibition, do you think people don't get a drink? They do get a drink there.
That's true.
These hypocritic policies all don't work with me.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा.
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है.
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब.
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप.
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI. It does not lie.